All right, Catlin here with your homework help. We're starting on lesson 2 in this unit. We skipped lesson 1. It had some review stuff, so we jumped right in with lesson 2, talking about supplementary, complementary angles. And the first problem here says that angles A and C, which I'm assuming they're talking about this and this, because those are the vertices of the two angles. It says that they're supplementary. Now, that's definition that you need to memorize. Supplementary means that the two angles have a sum of 180 degrees. Complementary is 90 degrees. We'll see those probably later on. And so if they have a sum of 180, that means A plus C equals 180. We can look at the picture and clearly see that A is 74. So 74 plus whatever C is equals 180. We learned in class to find out what the unknown is in a pair of supplementary like this. We just subtract 180 and 74, and it will tell us what the size of C is. And so 6 counts up to 80, and then add an extra 100. So it makes sense that C is equal to 106 degrees. Let's look at the second pair, or the second number. List two pairs. Okay, two pairs means that you have two sets of angles in this square CDFG that are complementary. Once again, we got to know the definition. Complementary means they have a sum of 90. All right, so I'm looking for pairs of numbers that add up to 90. All right, so I'm looking for, if I've got a 7, I need something that ends in a 3. So that makes sense to put these two together. So this one and this one. And for part A, that would be angle DCM. All right, that's the angle that I want. That's angle 27. That one's equal to 27 degrees. And angle, the 63 one here, DMC. DMC, which is equal to 63 degrees. They have a sum of 90. All right, that is one pair. We need another pair. So let's do another pair in another color. There's only two other numbers here, so I'm guessing those are going to be it. 26 and 64 does make 90 as a sum. So let's name them. FGM, angle FGM is equal to 26 degrees. And angle, we want this one that's 64. So the 64 degree angle, I could call it GMF. Angle GMF. And those are my pairs for part A over here. And then for part B, name 3 angles that have a sum of 180 degrees. All right, so I got to get 3 that add up to 180 degrees. Wow, there's a lot of options here for that to take place. I'm going to go with, I'm looking for a straight line. I've already done some corners and some other stuff, so I'm going to look for a straight line over here. And I know that that straight line will create 180 degrees. And I've already split it up with 63, 64, and this mystery one in here. So those 3 angles will have a sum of 180. I don't have to give their actual size. I just have to name them. Well, I've already named 63. That's angle DMC. So angle DMC, that would be this one right here, 63. All right, that one. And then angle CMG. CMG is my mystery angle in the center here. And then, and the other one would be the 64, GMF, angle GMF. Those are the ones I'm going to use. There are others that would work. I mean, this angle here, and this one are in a triangle, so they would add up to 180. You could do that. But with what we learned in class is really focusing on the straight thing. So I think using those 3 that I used is probably what they were looking for. All right, number 3, we have to complete this equation with a number that makes the expression on the right, which is over here, equal the expression on the left. So this needs to be equal to that, And we just got to put a letter here that makes it happen. So this a number here that makes it happen. So we have to put a number that can distribute to this and equal all of this, or maybe factor this out in a way that makes it the same. So let's go ahead and simplify the left side first. I think that might help. Let's add some opposites first. All right. And let's combine some like terms. So 5x and 6x will go together. Negative 2.5 and negative 3 will go together. So this will make 11 x's, and looks like 2.5 and 3 make negative 5.5. All right. So we're trying to figure out how can we make this be true. Okay, so it looks like we need to factor something out of this that will leave us with a 2x and a 1. So like we need a number over here, something that's times 2 that will give us 11, and something that's times 1 that will give us 5.5. Well, that's easy enough. That's 5.5, and it would give us the two things that we need. So the answer that we're looking for here is 5.5. That's our number that got factored out, and that's the first page of your homework. Pretty short stuff.